fights, and this guy is dictating everything. Simp, 26 and 13, triple positive on 5 straight, and the lead is extending up over 80, and he is still
Let's see if that
put
is
on
good.
a mixtape now as he's running laps on Optic. We'll see if he can earn the Hellstorm if he's getting close. Not the easiest fight. That is just peeling Dashy off the head like that. What are we doing?
Yeah, I mean, that's probably why Dashy's having that map. Mercules, though, does take her out, but it doesn't matter. He's there for the trade. And, well, Hellstorm is going to be it. Sim finds a 10 spree, the triple on a Shotzi.
Everything is going his way. 10 straight, 31 and 13. He's taken over. Mercules is the one guy that can stop him, the one guy that comes up with a play. But that stretch from Sim has now got you up over 100.
And he's got the Hellstorm now whenever he wants to use that. But you have just had no control of this map. If you are Optic, the subs are running all over you.
And he's right back to running through you. 33.
Wait, Dan, is that too loud? Dan. Dan. Whoa, whoa. Dan. There we go. Ghost of the Pines, Dan, can you guys hear me or no?
But now getting blown out. 10 points needed for FaZe to close this out. They got 2 of their best hard points, and they're looking to seal the deal. The Tears cannot
Is that good?
silence.
Is the audio on the CDL thing too loud, or how is it?
I imagine this is where you potentially use that Hellstorm if you are Simp. It feels like they're waiting for that, but they might not need to because you got this man on your team.
Loud in the gameplay? Okay.
He's going to finesse with Simp, just weaken up as many players as possible. Trying to get freaky is a beast.
CDL needs to come up a tad. Got you.
Oh, got freaky in that map 1. I mean,
There you go. Is that good?
Dashy was taking it from behind for a BC, and this map kind of the same. 9 and 29. Dashy is getting slammed. If they listen, we've seen insane comebacks on this map. We already casted a 100-point comeback. That was a very similar scoreline. Honestly, right around 100-point advantage. Can Texas be perfect? Can Optic somehow do this? Start to click and steal one away.
I'm just doing a little tweak quick. This is a test because I haven't fixed my other
But it's just every second. Yeah, I mean,
other stuff.
You fight this, and what does that do? That drives Shotzi over.
Okay,
But,
all right,
and you're going to win
now.
rotation. So second by second, you're getting back into the game.
Like I have 2 PCs, but it's through
Comebacks on red card.
like a
Can they do it? Plenty of play clock to work with. Mercules.
NVIDIA, no, not NVIDIA, NDI or whatever it is, but I don't know how to do the audio.
They have to stop one break. Now that's going to be the Tiny Tears going through. They're going to get 2. They're going to get 3. They go into the point. 5 now needed for the win. FaZe looking for another top 3, and they have got FaZe move on to the winner's side of the bracket. And dude, if they're going to be playing like this in hardpoint, if Sim's going to have a turnaround on land versus what he was doing on
How do I put a game on this?
okay. I mean, we knew it was the
There's, how many more games is today?
They work on the hard point big time. All we heard was search was the focus. It had to become
Like how many more games we got?
They win both hard points here. Granted, map 1, they steal. That's an insane one, but that was not a steal. That was a domination.
No, and that was going to be, sort of the discussion, right? Optic's map pool is going to be tested by the top teams, and I think it was. Like, FaZe just puts them into a really tough spot of what do we want to play when you don't have a vault to rely on. And the only thing is like there was a skyline.
There we go.
If you wanted to, maybe that goes different in map 1, but they had a
But everything's sweet. It all looks good.
They really did, and like as much as that ends on like a sour note, I think for Optic just because they get blown out in the map, and Dashy has a really rough one. Like that's a winnable series. You look at map 2, that is a very, very winnable series. Like it is a frustrating loss. It is a painful.
For instance, right?
You're gonna have to make a loser's run. Hell, anything from this point forward feels.
I'll go through and show you what I've set up.
It's been pain and misery for Optic. They still have a chance to make a run into a top.
So this is chatting A. To use.
Just a tough one there for Dasher. 16 assists. He was putting in damage, obviously, but
When it's all done and nice and set up properly.
and that's kind of what happens, I think, when you play a position like an AR.
And then we got
Subs are eating,
a chat and B version.
Well, and what I was going to say is like FaZe is the only team that's doing this sort of
The watch party.
SMG meta. Like maybe Thieves
And then I've got a gaming one.
kills, but for the most part, Abizi and Simp have them
Which
out the entire time.
this is what it like. I can use it on my other PC, like it works.
Yeah, no one else
But it's a CS version. Like I'm watching the CS on the other monitor.
seen it in the past not work.
B's nice. I like this one better. But I just have to be more over here.
Especially on some of those hills, yeah, it's It's working out.
What's good, Duran?
No, it certainly is. The hard point looking drastically improved for FaZe, and if they're going to take their third major on the year,
I could be in the center, and then there'll be there, right here, will be the chat, and then other stuff popping around. But for now, we got this. So FaZe just won. I don't even know who's next.
They look so bad to start the year. They turned around, turned into a couple major wins. They hit maybe their worst form outside of that over these past couple of months with Major 3. But their team always puts in the work. They've stuck together this long because they believe in each other. And dude, you talk about the one crazy stat like Brian Stats tweeted out when he was talking about like Simp and some of the FaZe, I think. There's only been one time in Simp's career that he has not been to a final. Like there's been two tournaments in a row that he hasn't. It was during MW2. Outside of that, if you don't make a final,
I don't know. I got this when I was in Italy. Like this?
Yeah, winners final. They got a rematch.
I got this when I was in Italy, bro.
Them out last tournament.
Still stuff to do, but that stat blew my mind. But yeah, FaZe into another top 3. And Optic, I mean, you got to believe in them now. They can make this run through losers. Absolutely.
100%. Yeah, I think with what they've shown, with how they're playing, they're there. And I mean, yeah, just an off map for Dash.
I feel like
but
no.
Now they have a date with Kenny later tonight.
I feel like I'm gonna have to
Here's Draza on the main stage.
Thank you so much, Clint. DreamHack, make some noise.
get a Go XLR or something to be able to fix this.
As they get the job done. Man, Draza.
Stream's current bitrate is below what it should be. Oh wait, I didn't do my settings.
Real superstar stuff up here to see.
Oh fuck.
How does it feel to be able to take down the green wall again?
It feels the same. I mean, I always beat those guys, but shout out to my teammates because they were actually crying.
Okay, wait, I applied that.
And then I think Chris, Tyler, MC, they were all just taking over the next 3, but I'm feeling great.
Go, okay? You definitely was cooking there on the back end. And, you know, we saw Chris say that the ARs are blessed for your team, but I think the SMGs are blessed as well.
I think I'm good.
For you. But seeing them pop off, BZ, talk to me about the round 11. What was the
Think I'm good.
Because we saw the double nade hit.
Did my tweet go out of the stream?
Was BZ just taking a shot at it? What was going on there?
Yeah, I think we had like 2 or 3 cars, so we were going to probably play slow anyways. And Tyler was like, yo, I really want to throw this boat in. So, I mean, if Tyler wants to do it, we're going to do it. And him and, you know, the duo, the Tiny Terrors, throw the nade, free 2-piece, and an easy round.
Easy round indeed right there. Too easy for BZ getting that double. And then, you know, really kind of going into this last match, Simp turning up, tearing up there, putting you guys up by 100. You know, how did that feel?
I can't hear what the casters are saying or anything like that because I have no audio. It's all a little scuffed at the minute, but I just wanted to make sure I could go live. And then I think I've got to do a sponsored stream later tonight on Twitch, which I'll probably start after the CDL.
They tried there towards the
Easy
end.
game.
Easy game right there. Now, your next matchup, you got to go up against a team that knocked y'all out at the last event.
Would be my plan.
Excited to be able to play them in the winners finals.
Oh, I'm super excited. I wanted to play them. I didn't think it would be 4, basically top 2, but I'm super excited to play them because I want to get my get back. They sent us home at what, top 6?
Yep, top 6.
So yeah, I can't wait for tomorrow.
Well, that stage will be set for the winners finals. For you
Just
guys.
Kurgo stuff done.
Lastly, anything you want to say to the fans?
I'm behind on it, so I have to smash out a shit ton of them.
You got the fresh shoes on. What's up, man?
Shout out to all the fans. Obviously, Optic fans are always going to go crazy, but I still hear you guys. Shout out to Prof, TY, Sways, my girl, the whole crew's out here, Kason and everyone's out here. It's just unreal for the love. I appreciate you guys.
One more time, DreamHack, show some love to Atlanta FaZe. Chris, take us away.
Yo, I need to get one of those FaZe jumpsuits. Temper's looking good next to Kason up there. Congratulations to Draza on number 7. He has been flawless against Optic Texas. He has their
Is that what this is from, by the way, Duran? This thing. I got it when I was in Italy, bro, so I have no idea. Like, I don't actually know what it means.
A fun one indeed, because a lot of teams right now scorching hot. But yeah, credit where credit is due, because not just Draza, the CEO, with an absurd record against the green wall at this point. Everybody front. I mean, Sim criticized for his hardpoint gameplay, and I think map 4 just removed any doubt we would have had on that young man.
The ceiling was shown again. We haven't seen it in a while, but Sim is bringing it pretty regularly on land now.
Yeah, and when you look at like just the maps on the layout of this series, like you give Atlanta FaZe both of their better hard points, over 60% win rate on both of those, and then obviously when you have Sim putting up
I about to do?
Like it's gonna make it that much more easy for the side of Atlanta FaZe.
What was I gonna do right now?
Fundamentals I feel like we've seen from them, which is terrifying considering Atlanta FaZe, when they're not finding success in that hard point, it's typically because they're not all on the same page. And this looks like an Atlanta FaZe that's fiending for a championship.
Yeah, I mean, Red Card's just been a tough map for Optic in general. Doesn't matter the roster. Optic's opportunity was maps 1 and 2. I mean, it's a round 11 where you get double naded. Obviously, the perfect nades land
They had
there.
to win their
And then
pick.
we talked about 3 Ryan. I'm sure everybody's
It's good,
watched
Frenzy.
multiple
How you doing, bro?
times. You had your opportunities there. This is more just about FaZe and
Again, oh, I need to remove that off of my thing, the sub train and stuff, but I can't.
Well, they haven't lost a hard point yet, and Sip has had like a 1.5 in all the hard points that he's played so far. So Atlanta FaZe looking ridiculous.
I haven't seen Chris Lair that fired up in a minute either. Look out for Simp. The man is on fire right now. But the player who earns our scuff play of the game, he goes by the name of Abizi. And no, it's not his 3K in round 11 or his body. It's the body snatching, Allie.
This is diabolical, dude. And what's insane is like he's just holding this guy. Not only is a human AV as Chance touched on, but like you're wasting a life essentially. You're wasting pressure on the map by holding this guy for as long as possible.
Yeah, I mean, he's the showman too. Like, he's not, I'm telling you, right, he's not just doing this, right, because he wants to alleviate pressure. He's also trying to be toxic and
their team was losing during that second one.
Well, Dan, how about yourself? Shooting looks good. Nice. Have I retired from competitive Warzone? I've only just got to a setup, bro. I haven't been at a setup in the last month and a half. Haven't played anything. Not a shingle thing, my friend. Oh, that's what.
Yeah, it's a straight up aura thing.
Twitter, sorry.
Now, I know a lot of Halo fans are going over to check out Optic in another tournament here at DreamHack. There's a lot going on, but we still have more Call of Duty to be played on the main stage, including that Optic Rocker match, which will be at the
Message retracted? Wait, why?
Now know it will be Heretics versus FaZe.
What's good, Charlie?
LA Thieves versus Ultra will be the next battle on the main stage, Allie.
And I mean, wow, you can write a better story, right? Because Toronto Ultra, they are one of the only teams with wins over the LA Thieves, over the Atlanta FaZe, and this is a great testament of Toronto Ultra, even though they fall day 1, always try to push it to that Sunday.
FaZe and Heretics done for the day. Everyone else in action. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, Toronto trying to make another elimination bracket run. Can they do it 3 events in a row?
Damn. I wonder if there's anywhere near me. Have a look. Gaming shop near me. The live tweet went out. Appreciate that, bro. Is rank still broke? I haven't touched the game in months. I haven't been able to play it yet. I just downloaded COD on the other PC, on the gaming PC right here. I've got all the other games installed. I've set everything else up. Like I say, I've gone through. We got Chat in B, Chat in A. Oh shit, that would have been bad if I clicked on that. The slot one, watch party, and then gaming. I'm currently just trying to work out like PC gaming shop near me. Damn, the website's not in yeah, no, I've been setting it up. They helped me out all morning, and last night I got them late because you wouldn't believe it. I literally booked a flight, and then as I booked the flight, 1 hour after I booked it, I got an email saying it's been delayed by 4 hours. Can't make that up. Oh, there's another game tonight. You got Minnesota Rocker against Texas. Okay.
It's more than a feeling. It's unwavering passion. It's more than just talent. It's the grind that got me here. It's more than a moment. It's
How would you say mixer?
one city, one stage, one
In Spanish.
The battle starts now.
We got them on Amazon. They have them on Amazon.
On match day, everything matters. What you focused on the night before, how you slept.
L mix it shot.
Players gather in the
What is
arena,
wrong with you?
ready to go toe to toe, fueled by the dedication, passion, and love of the sport. The mind has to be focused, clear, locked in. Any unknown variable can mean the difference between winning and losing. And when you have your pride on the line,
What's good, salty salamander?
the decision has to be perfect. Every movement calculated, and every shot on target. If you want to be remembered
What
here,
about
you have to make
Astro mix out?
Scarf has been a proud and passionate supporter of Call of Duty Esports for 14 years and enables you to play like a pro.
Controller.
Oh, yeah.
Low motor strain.
Yeah, 2 more. I see that. They got Thieves thingy and then
Oh, give me all the headshots.
Rocker.
Exactly.
Oh, I need help. How'd you set this up, man? How do we set this up?
Not too far from bomb side. But I'm gonna win that.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go.
I'm gonna pull a f***ing scrap. How many are left?
2.
Two? Alright, bet. He's defusing! He's dead!
Oh my god, dude.
No f***ing way!
Oh my god.
No f***ing way!
No way, he was in front of you? What kind of timing is that? Holy shit.
Oh.
Thank you all for tuning in. It's week 2, day 1. We'll be back tomorrow for another round.
I'm so tired, by the way. This is just a test just to make sure everything works and it's like not lagging. But we'll watch a game. We'll watch one game, see how it goes, and then try and spend the rest of the night fixing it better, so then I can just go live tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day. I do need to
Probably just hitting checkers. Nice.
do something.
Yes! Wow!
Wow, boys.
I literally shot
Round of applause, man.
The 2025 LA Thieves team pack is available now. Each pack includes home and away operators, as well as this spray, which is perfect. So get it, meow. Next time you boot up, suit up at the in-game shop.
What's good, Jaren? I haven't been fucking streaming, mate, but I'm doing alright. How are you, sir?
Common spawns, make sure we're counting names, listening to each other. Listen. This time, we take everything.
I'm gonna try and play some more Warzone over the next week or two. I'm not gonna be playing for World Series or EWC though. I might be helping some teams out, but I have to get this energy drink, you know. I bought an energy drink. Big up. Who's winning this one then? Surely Thieves win it. I mean, Thieves should have won that last series, no? Didn't Scrappy call in a gunship or something to lose?
Elimination bracket, no one does it better than Toronto Ultra. Today, they take on LA Thieves, an unfamiliar foe. This early, welcome back, Joe, aka Mr. Merc, the original DeLuca on the stage. And
You think Thieves got this for sure?
how are we feeling about this matchup tonight?
But I'll find out.
I'm a little nervous for the Ultra side. They just have survived this tournament. It hasn't been the best show display for them, but they're still here, right? They've relied on some heavy comebacks. Game 5, round 11 versus Carolina. Yep. LAG should have pushed them to a Game 5. I just don't know if they have hit a level to challenge LA Thieves right now.
Are they the kings of ice?
Momentum monsters keep the elim bracket run going. I feel like they've been in the elim bracket every event they've played at.
Been on the back of Insight. He's won a couple of insane 1v1s on the weekend alone, and he's actually their clutch leader. But there's also Joe Deceives in the conversation, right? The only thing is he hasn't been putting up the numbers.
No, they make the run from round 1 all the way through.
Stage 4, but it's also, you have to keep in mind that he is capable of putting those numbers up. So for Toronto Ultra, it's just about getting the best versions of them versus a team like LA Thieves.
Now, why does this matter for the Thieves? They're already locked for champs. They are your regular season.
Got a feeling Rocker might beat. Wait, Rocker's Kenny, no? Rocker's Kenny, right?
Unless they can fight their way back to a championship match.
Yeah, Christian, you know, they found themselves in this position before, in a loser's bracket at Major 2. Up against
Can you hear the sirens when they go off?
It was the Toronto Ultra. And listen, for LA Thieves, gotta say, the hardpoint did not look great in that last series versus Miami. Ghosty obviously had a very slow start. The ARs got shut down by Rencore. I mean, how many times do we get to say that about Scrap? Not often. And in this particular matchup, they're down 1-2
Jesus.
on the season, and Beans has dominated the hardpoint. So got another very
Top secret, mate.
on the other side of that stage.
It's time for our maps and modes. Ali, it's time to dig deeper into the stats. Who has the advantage through our first 3 hardpoints?
You can barely hear it? Okay, I was worried that, because the wind is right there, so I was worried that you'd be able to hear sirens and stuff. What's good, guys? Yeah. Hidden bunker, bro.
Worry for me, and then moving straight into that fault control where LA Thieves is basically undefeated raises some question marks for me in the veto process on the side of Toronto Ultra.
LA Thieves are angry. It's time for your scuff pick'ems. I'm going with the angry Scrap in this one. If he doesn't get a win here, I have bigger concerns for the Thieves.
What's good, Cinny?
Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't call in a gunship for 20 seconds, they might have a chance in that.
You play PC games, Sin?
Position, but I'm going LA Thieves.
Yeah, this is tough. Map 2 is a must-win for Toronto Ultra, and I don't know if I see that happening. I'm going to go for LA.
Yeah, I think we see a Toronto Ultra that's winning searches again. I think they get this series done. I got Toronto Ultra taking it.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, just 2 matches.
That was good, Nico.
We're about to send another team home as we send it home to Guy Blaze.
Man, you said it, Chris.
Valorant. Couple of others. Bit of League CS.
Well, late into the day, but this is going to be a banger of a match.
Welcome to the stage. So I wish I could hear this with you. Ooh, that's what I need to message, actually. I've got to get my earbuds.
Here comes out first, Toronto Ultra. Beans, Joe Deceives, Insight, and Kleenex. Toronto Ultra, know they got to give it everything and wish they got in this matchup.
They have the edge in this matchup on the season. You can see the smiles right there, and that man in the Crocs, that's Beans. He puts up a ton of damage when he goes up against Scrap.
What's good, T off Thursday? Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Well, the plan is to be back tomorrow properly once I've got everything set up and sorted officially. Been working it. If I show you now, T off, I showed everyone else. Did I ever play against Beans? Beans was, if you go to my Twitch, Beans was my moderator, bro. He used to be like an amateur, or like just used to just watch streams, and he used to just mod my stream chat. But look, been setting all this up. We got chat in B, chat in A. The slot's done. The watch party scene, and then the gaming one. But I'm watching League on the side, so. but I can't tell which chatting one I like. This one
Thank you very much, Blaze. Thank you very much, everyone in here.
or this one.
Watching at home. Oh boy, DreamHack.
I'm thinking this one. But I got to set it all properly and then get everything else done, and then we're good to go, and I can just start streaming COD again on Twitch. I'll probably stream to all of them actually. You prefer chatting A? You prefer this one as well? Same. Because the chat will go behind this.
This is absolutely the series to find out. Two battle-tested squads in a very
The chat will go there, sponsors there, and then alerts just on the screen. B is this one. But the chat would just go there. Then it tells you everyone's.
Optic Sharks right now in the losers bracket, and this is just the end. The regular
Chatting A is way better. This one is just way cleaner.
One of these teams that they will play before going into champs.
Little side salad before this one starts. No one shoots any bodies, no teabagging, no bad manners, no nothing.
Go to see keep those fist bumps like under control.
Yeah, I prefer this as well, bro.
Above the belt at all times. This is going to be a good vibes, good karma game. Even after like a round win, like, wow, those guys tried really hard. They're really great. That's fantastic.
Wait, so then tomorrow you've got Heretics FaZe Winners Final. You'll have Optic against Thieves, you think there. Loser plays there, and then you got that. Okay. We could rock this into a watch party tomorrow as well, then.
Boy, howdy, what a time.
And what a time for the rare losses in Hardpoint. Both of them, they fall. Obviously, the map 4 in the most dramatic of fashion. Scrapper and a gunship, right? LA Thieves, they clearly found their form. The deeper the series went, the better they got. But anytime they've lost a map 1, their record falls off. I think 4-8 when they lose the map 1s. They want to start with electricity. Scrap, the venom already flows. Spit on his own monitor.
I should stream to YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok and everything at the same time, though.
Again, thank God it's in the pool, because my goodness, it's been so much fun to watch. Joe here at the hard points of Major 4, also great to watch. Third overall.
One of the best objectives.
We've got 182 views so far. Decent.
For the team and the SMGs in this squad, they will be battling a CleanX versus Hydra, a Joe versus Envoy. It is perfect down the line.
Right. I wish I could hear the fucking casting though. I think Thieves might have 3-0 this.
And honest to God, it really is a very comparable team. All 4 players.
I think Ultra have been looking pup.
Insight, maybe the first one is strike with a 2-piece in the feed. Ultra in time, but Ghosty the wall thing.
Real baited.
Present on this map. LA Thieves already flipped the spawns, already soaking up that time.
Good news that rewinding a lot of routes to get back into the action on board CleanX. Can't win that one against an old pal Envoy. Toronto alumni. Finds himself a couple of good kills on an insight as well. And now CleanX right off the spawn, so there's the flip. That's what you're looking for, Ultra.
Yeah, that's a fun moment, right? Envoy just in the perfect spot. He stands dead center of it, but all of his teammates lose the gunfight, so it doesn't
Wait,
matter.
I just realized. Oh, I can't. Never mind.
Game right now. If Ultra want to play keep away from the P1 and keep away on the rotation, CleanX doesn't get away with his life, and they're having a battle for the back spawn. Scrap going after Beans.
Still rocking. Stun connects on the Beans, going to slow him down for just a moment, and again, gunfights are sweet, working out right now for the Ultra Boys. Great shots out of Ghosty.
Who is this person that keeps doing that?
No way he gets the next man. He tried to hit with
Who are you?
Just not ready for the extra one. Beans tagged up. Good trades. The teamwork.
Will you mess me on the stage or do anything to be back up there, player, mate? Anything. Get me back up there. Be much nicer if I could get the casting though, because then I could actually talk about what they're saying.
But the crossfire is for the Ultra Boys. Now the next 2 men in for the Thieves, keeping the front line sound.
Yeah, and LA Thieves want to strip away this time.
Nah, I've not got headphones, mate.
They're sending the final 2 players here, so CleanX picks up 2, and LA Thieves looking like.
Oh, okay, CleanX. Go on then, son.
The final few seconds is going to clear and open up a bit of space. Number 4 is going to spawn out, and number 2. If you're Toronto, you want to soar through and get these spawns.
Insight's all over that though. You see his arrow turns in effect perfectly, as does Beans. He'll be the first man on time. They know they've lost track of at least one. That's what Beans is looking for here. Red dot acquired, gets the kill, stays alive.
Oh,
The sound for you lot's good though, right?
Attempting to stay alive, he gets cut down, and Joe Deceives able to give you 2. So you see on the mini map that Ultra.
It's hard to read what the next message is in the chat because right behind it just says activate Windows.
Hydra's going to be the man taking her out as is tradition. Contest for a few more moments here. Joe Deceives, right place, right time. Here comes Hydra. Times it very well. Times it beautifully. The third. His teammates find it. The break is there for the Thieves.
It's only a half.
Unfortunately, you started watching World War II and BF4, so you get to see a lot of me. I competed for both of them games now.
At the right time, and he's going to try to keep things up while his teammates now soaring through and getting ult. Ultra might be able to walk away with the scraps and the spawns. Envoy trying to take it from him, and Beans, last man standing, doing what he can to stay alive. The onslaught is coming.
It's on its way. Beans is going to be the man holding it. And Beans,
It's not my PC, mate.
still alive in the back line, drawing in the aggression and finding more and more kills. 3 in a row now. Starting to get animated in the play.
It's not my PC.
Certainly on their sleeves in this one.
And he's roaring because he is everything for this team. That was a battle for those back spawns, and Beans, the iron defense, locks it down.
Over to Beepers and
Can't tell if I like watching Rewind yet or not.
play. Beans still on the back line.
It's pretty dead, but then also not dead.
Goes down. Ghosty thankfully wins that one. So now over to inside. The next line of defense for Ultra. Catches himself at least one.
Did I compete before World War II? I competed in every COD prior to... Wait, they're actually getting tucked. Prior to that, bro.
Thieves now to the front. But what a productive hill this has been for Ultra.
Yeah, this has been the P4 of perfection. Finally,
COD 4 all the way through.
And traded out, so you get the break, but for the final 20, and obviously Ultra still going to be here for the battle. LA Thieves, the only times they have ever been caught to the hard point is when they start slow. That is exactly what...
Wait, what, Aaron?
Clean 3.
Yeah, Connor, I can't...
Speaking of clean, he's in the
I can't do the Twitch or anything like that yet, bro. Well, I can't do this on Twitch, but I can't stream any games playing yet. I haven't fixed it. I haven't sorted it out.
Trophy damaged out.
But I can't stream any games at the minute, man.
But he has
Bro.
done the dirty work. The bait was he, and Joe and Beans get it done.
That is phenomenal teamwork, and now everybody can try to pick and collect the Jackal off the ground if you can find it. Joe's going to keep the AR and maybe even get the Hellstorm. He's on the 6 spree and collecting the time.
Hopefully sorted tomorrow.
Give it to you, and Joe has
I
it.
see his mouse, by the way.
For a P2 or a P4.
Unbelievable.
Look at this.
Down the feed, inside trying to hold those boys back. A little bit of love tap, suppressive fire.
Look at the mouse they
Goes
gave him.
out the prey. That's it. Kleenex, unfortunately, the man on the team kill, but you'll count this one as a win for Ultra. They walk over the majority of the time.
Oh, yeah, I did. I did. I completely forgot I used to do that.
Lead. Let's go for the listen in.
Yeah, it's a little scuffed at the minute, but their hardpoint is concerning. Yeah, I actually really did think that they would tuck Ultra here. Especially with our Ultra have been playing. Oh, we just got a bit chilly. Especially with our Ultra have been playing. Wait, why is the sound? Oh, oops. I remember when I lost my mind. You can't hear that siren? You think what, this game like Black Ops 6, or you mean this game between Ultra and Thieves? Imagine he called in a gunship. Oh, Hellstorms are just terrible on this game. Like, I don't know if they're just terrible or all of the pros just have got awful use of them. Yeah, I think Joe's actually really good. Definitely his best year. But, like, why would it... Like, it doesn't make sense for Insight to just use that at that point. Like, it's just dead. But that's a nice little play. But they still got back spawns. 8-point game. They have to push out the street ASAP. They have to just flood this and then flip. He just flipped them by pushing that for that kill, by the way. If Kleenex didn't slide forward and look at that, they wouldn't have had spawns. Nah, you don't make audio on it, bro. No.
Having a terrible tournament, but 14-22, a little bit more production from him. You've pulled the lead right back, though. Thieves are within spitting distance of keeping this game very much alive. Hard point still in their hands. A nice lineup moment there. Ton of damage, no kills though. That's still going to help his teammates over by time. Ghosty, so
No audio on the slides and stuff.
Gen now and Hydra. He's in the feed, trying to help out. Scrap picks
Go on, Scrap.
and Young Joe finding kills.
This is why the Hellstorm getting burned and poor
He can't take it, can he, by the way?
now LA Thieves seemingly winning so many more of
Old
these
Scrappy boy.
starting to heat up just a little bit, and they have the right side.
He can't take the, he didn't like what Super was doing in it, and it's because, I don't know if any of you seen the video when they were all clowning Miami Heretics. Like, Envoy and that were talking shit, saying Super's the biggest beta he's ever seen. Oh, that looks weird with me leg up there, I just realised.
Bad news, his teammates are getting eviscerated all around him. Joe Red on the back line, that is a huge moment for the Thieves.
Yeah, and they're going to heat right on up. Right, tie game, they've taken the lead in the P4.
I appreciate it. Yeah, they're calling, oh, they're saying he's just a massive beta, bro, like he just plays completely wrong. I still think FaZe would have won 3-1 though if they just didn't, if Scrap just didn't call the gunship in. Ooh, he's whiffing. Ooh. This might be a hot take, right? But I think, personally, Ultra should look into changing somebody. I'll let you decide which player. But I know which player I'd change. For them to just like get even better and actually be in contention to genuinely win. I mean, I used to play against Super. I used to compete against Super. Metals, Lucky. Rencor, maybe not. No, I said I know Ultra should change a player. For them to actually be in contention for winning. Because I think one of them just plays like so bog standard and basic to the point where like if he can't even do that in a map, they just get absolutely tucked.
At least clear there from Ultra, and on the Gens Hill, they continue to survive in the slang. Still very much going their way.
Still, how long? Ooh, wins there from Ghosty. Joe up close and personal.
If he's not doing what he's meant to do, and he's having he just brings nothing to the table.
That's good Semtex too, attempting to keep the players at bay. Kleenex through the door though, and Kleenex is going to snap again, and Ghosty snaps right back.
Ghosty, the snapper. Contest. Waiting for the challenge, waiting for anything to come his way. Trophy's keeping them safe, but it's on Scrap again. It's massive.
I don't think they live and die by him. I think at any player at this level, like any player on any team, if you're having a horrible series, very rarely you're going to win the map or the series. Like if one player's just getting tucked. But I just feel like everyone just. I think he's so easily counterable. Counterable? Counterable. Is that a word? Counterable. I just made up a word. Why have you know? Counterable. Why does that sound weird? I think they made a mistake. No, well, I would have picked up Mercules, but I wouldn't have dropped beans for him.
He's in the dumpsters. He calls it in, gets 2 kills. For what? LA Thieves are spawning right in the back anyway. Nobody's in position. They're dying as he calls it in. A moment of a disjointed.
No, not accountable. Like he's easy to counter. Like if I was coaching. Like you'd be easy shutdown in every game mode. I mean, you've got to do the same routes and like.
Huge work in the assist department there for Ultra. They were certainly playing together, but I fear those are the stats of the first half. Again, we're going to see the game flow. There is a very.
For the most part, everything's going to be the same regardless. Like for most players.
A coin flip at times of who's going to win the P3 rotation and like who gets the right side spawn. Beans had a hurt on a
Like you have to have someone picking up the certain lines and whatnot.
Goes on the 3 spree. Every one of those gunfights are the most valuable ones you will ever get on this map. That's the first go around. That's when they actually have the lead. After that, Scrap quite literally decides to take over. Envoy was double negative. Scrap was negative in these moments.
Holy shit, this game.
Everybody on LA just starts to heat up.
It's just like in an S&D, if he's ever last alive and he's on attack, you just don't do anything. Like if you're defending, you don't even peek, you nothing. You just sit in the corner and pre-aim your own push. He'll never ever go to plant that bomb. And if he does, it will be in the final 6 seconds. And then if it's the opposite and you're in an X the whatever, and he's the last up, you just run straight to a bomb and plant, and then you don't have to like try and watch lanes or anything. You just know. Am I making a comment? When I can play, yeah. When I've got it all done, bro. I'll be playing.
They take map number 1. And of course, Dan Goatee as well. In the meantime, Hilkit, as he likes to be referred to, had more than 2 minutes in the time, and he was getting the damage output in slaying numbers as well. Confident there on the rewind, and of course the P4, it converted to a full 60 the second go around, and they built themselves a meteoric lead.
Now looking back, that's map number 1 here in elimination.
Such an old throwback.
Search and Destroy, the map that not too long ago hurt the Thieves something fierce against the Miami Heretics.
And maybe map pool issues for Toronto coming through as well. Dealership, we've seen it in a few of their series, but against LA, they're having to veto it, so they don't have necessarily the strength of the maps in Search and Destroy. Not that I'm going to count Ultra out.
I'll be doing one later tonight, bro.
Rare ones that we have seen from this team on.
Hey, what's good, Christina? How you doing?
They have not been able to crack the code of Hasi. We've been watching the tournament all day. LA Thieves dominant, looked absolutely out of control on it.
I guess you can say I moved, yeah.
It's
not that.
Of course, they're looking for the ultimate bounce back from what happened in the Heretics series, but otherwise,
Something like that.
I mean, they're aces.
But no, yeah, I'll be doing a decent amount of slot streams.
Had their success, but you would expect a squad of this caliber to keep going. They come into this tournament as one as a clear cut.
I've got to fit in a shit ton.
A surprise loss to the Heretics doesn't change a whole lot. It just changes.
Chicken in the coops on a farm. You're running a farm these days. What a farmer? What do you call a farm? You're a farmer?
To be reckoned with. 4th overall in the KD. 4 search and destroy. A 1v2 to his name as well.
Yeah, they have been running some teams over in this game mode. Obviously, the Hasi they had against Heretics is going to be a
Bet I
big
was
one.
sleeping was awful.
The curse. They had to have
This one's good, but
going wrong. The Hydra technical self-made when it explodes in his face when he's cooking it. A lot of little things going wrong, but the first
bit of S&D.
blood battle.
Wait, did we not just see LA get fucking smoked on this against Heretics?
Empty. Clearly working the A site.
You're dead. Back out. Run away. Get the trade. Nice. 3, 2, 1. It all chill outer. 1, 2, 3. Go. You're dead. Oh. Hello. Someone kill him. Jesus Christ. Your face ache and insta-links don't work. Wait. What do you mean? Wait, what now? You think Ultra's bad on Hasi? Yeah, now. I don't think Ultra are that good at S&D, like I say. Easy reads. It's family farm is organic crop farm. We raise chickens to have our own eggs. Oh, send me some. I'll have some fresh eggs. It'll be lovely.
We need flux.
Our knight in shining armor. Slow now.
Take some freshies. Oh, you're on about my links underneath. Yeah, it's from fucking years ago.
We go super aggressive now from the Thieves. We've gone way past 50 yards, and we are in beans. Completely unknown.
Which means, whoa, is he unknown? Kleenex for a
Absolutely
moment was
donkeys ago.
Hydra, yeah, absolutely slips the net. Beans, though, makes his impact. Hydra on the prowl, and he at least gets the kill, but traded out instantaneously. And how about that, Ultra? These are lightning fast rounds. Players getting active. Treat the S&D like a respawn.
And that's so crazy.
Luen, what's good, bro?
And you have to turn, and you're working off a crazy
Luen?
chasing red dots in that moment. Everyone's mini-maps looking wild, but you do manage to bounce out of that one. And Joe starts things off well in the top closed corridor, that left-hand side.
I was planning to stream me on Twitch today, but I can't fix my whole setup currently. I can't get audio from this PC over here onto the one I'm streaming on. Everything else is good. Like, everything else is good. I've got everything done. But I don't have a mixer, and I don't have any audio jacks. And I don't know how to set it up properly using NDI. So I tweeted out hoping someone could maybe, you know, might know and be able to help. But nothing yet. Who do I think is winning tomorrow, FaZe? I said FaZe will win every event. Obviously, they lost the last one, but I think FaZe win this, and I think FaZe win champs. What's good, Johnny? But yeah, I'll do a stream later on Twitch, but it'll be a slot stream probably. Unless I fix it, then I can play COD.
You talk about the stylistic and the sort of makeup of these teams being very, very similar. Expect a lot of Hydra v Joe. You can even sub Phoenix in there a few times.
No, I'm not going to be playing any thingies. I think I'm playing with Johnny Bro and Tapulator. But nah, I'm not going to be trying to qualify for EWC or World Series or Warzone.
Dominance on that side of the map. They're starting to train Ultra to avoid it. That's where they're going to be this time. Show of force and fire superiority keeps Ghosty out of this one.
And you had Ultra doing the exact same strat as Thieves in the round one. Difference is Thieves immediately attack the A site. Ultra a lot more passive, so bomb down for.
Sorry, I just zoned out. Started daydreaming. Who do I think is a close second that could take him down? I think Miami will play him close. But the only other team will be LA Thieves. I think LA Thieves 3-0 this. I got a feeling Rocker beat Optic. I just don't know why. I'm thinking about coming back in the future at any point. Who knows, bro? I haven't ever thought that far ahead. I'll give myself 1 month to try and sort something out, and if I don't, I'm out here.
These are speedy rounds right now. We have had 2.5 minutes of gameplay. Thieves already up 3-1.
I'll give yourself all of June to go hard on streaming and content. Like fully content, like YouTube video every other day or whatever, and like TikTok videos and everything like that.
Again, a very, very strong control over the first 4 rounds.
Yes, and now
No, please, no Optic curses. I mean, I just don't know. Realistically, Optic should 3-0 them, but I've just got a feeling they're not winning.
State. They might look for the right counter comp. This might be another sort of hallway challenge coming in for Thieves, or you can actually see expecting the pressure over towards B, but Ultra holding true. They're trying to get the hallway control, and we're squaring up top.
Yeah, they're going to do this. Oh, now they've been stunned. They should be called out and inside. Yeah, backing up quickly. The nade's going to be there for a little bit of damage. Unless they throw it back, that was not a huge cook. CleanX now trying to get involved, looking for those red dots, but there's not a huge amount of pressure here from Ultra.
Insight's just buying.
It's not a troll. They're not consistently good enough.
And he's here to just run you over. Now you can't plant the bomb, and they were expecting Insight to help out Spiral. Hydra ignores them, soars on through.
Hydra's twerking on these boys, the first bloods. Insight's about to run into them as well. Oh, that's a big win. On the beans. Check right. Whoa, that's going on, man. Ultra not checking corners, and this is starting to hurt. Thieves are letting them come to them every round now.
Too easy for Thieves this one. I want the Rocky game on.
Ultra are just way too flat.
Give me the Rocky game.
And they're just playing it so passively. Insight backing down in such a way that they're letting players through.
What's good, Luke? Wait.
Hunting down Insight. He sees the open lane.
This is YouTube chat.
CleanX just gets left out to dry.
I just realized.
Another attempt from Ultra where they are trying to force the A site.
Now then, LB. Luke Bell. He's going to run again later as well. But I'm in some new parts and I get jumped.
Speaking of depth, it's going to be CleanX out in water. We'll see if that matters in a moment. You've heard trophies. I don't know how much of it he can hear from down low. I don't actually think anything. So this fight is on.
You think Dash is way too overrated? He's just on it. He just won champs last year, bro. I think the term overrated might be thrown about a little bit too much.
Beans managed to get some shots here, but he's not got enough HP. And Hydra soaring into the fight. All now down to Joe. And that's map point.
Yeah, this is unbelievable.
Yeah. Thieves are done this one.
It's
donezo.
But I suppose if Thieves have this kind of control, might as well stay
on this game.
7-2 right now from Dylan Envoy. Every single play.
I don't think anyone rates him that crazy.
Correct.
7-2 certainly looks nice.
But he has also been on a team that's just chopping and changing every single month.
Not terribly close. 5-1.
You know?
Ultra falling apart at the seams.
What are my other interests besides gaming? Sports.
Gone through the hallways. You work your way over toward the A side after the fact. You get demolished. Just off the rip, you get demolished.
Traveling.
Their bag of tricks. Maybe send players up the middle of the map in LA.
Doing random shit. What else do I like? This is dumb, man. Look at IG. Look at where he's moving. Ugh. You're dead. Hello? Jesus Christ, that took too long to kill him, huh?
Ultra still battling for what they've got here. 3v3. And this is the best look they've had for a minute.
Yeah, finally a trade. Took a little bit to get it, but at least an opportunity to battle. Of course, Thieves know the bomb is going to be down on A. They know where they need to attack.
I like Esports, obviously, over Esports. You in Texas? No, I'm not in Texas, mate.
Perfect work. Insight.
No.
Ghosty on the reposition. 2v2s that the Thieves have played poles apart. It might come down to a couple of 1v1s.
Well, now Insight's going on the pinch. But he's not going all the way around. You're running out of time, though. And Ghosty wins the extra one. And now Envoy, Envoy, either one has to get the right. Domination in the S&D. The Hardpoint Ultra dropped the ball. And we have seen this story many times. LA Thieves up 2-0, and they're about to go into their bread and butter game mode of control. All signs point to Thieves.
All signs, every possible sign, whether it was written in the stars or written in crayon. As this part of the script might have been, the LA Thieves are pummeling Toronto Ultra.
What was that?
The loss of the Heretics, they clearly took quite
The FaZe Thieves final, FaZe 4-1. Is it just another best of 7? Oh, sorry, that was so close to the mic.
Big comeback.
And 4 first bloods from Hydra. Almost none of them traded. He had 7 out of his 9 kills went without trade. So he was getting kills on the bomb guys left and right. Insight 1 and 6. At times just being ignored on the map. Thieves quite literally were able to do whatever they wanted. All 4 players positive. The assist numbers were there. And Hacienda continues to be a thorn in Toronto Ultra side.
Hydra as well. Every first blood was 4 of them. He really was.
My favourite player in the league. Who do I like? Nero. Simpuribizi.
This could get ugly. Toronto, last chance here at the major. To the desk.
Thanks, Miles.
Nero Simpuribizi. Joe Deceives. Toby Kleenex.
The French are getting loose recently. Let's talk a little bit about what we've witnessed so far, because we knew Toronto has been a force in the elimination bracket, but LA Thieves sent down earlier than they're used to, and they're looking strong.
It's all map 1 for me. I mean, you have to, LA Thieves that at times have very slow map number 1s. It happens again. But you blow a lead if you are Ultra, and your search and destroy has just not been good enough. It has been poor since the start of stage 3. It continues to trend that way in this one. I mean, this could be 1-1, but they just allowed that comeback to happen.
It was definitely the map.
I'm trying to think.
I mean, I touched on it cutting into this of like.
Nah, yeah. I think Nero can be so good, but then he also does some absolute meathead stuff all the time.
Like LA Thieves love attack on Hacienda, and so you kind of risk it with your pick.
Who am I missing here?
Already know that you're gonna have a struggle in the middle.
LAG, not really anyone in LAG.
For Toronto Ultra, I feel like you kind of
Falcons, no. Don't really enjoy watching anyone there. So tired.
You just have a really weak map pool that needs to get fixed soon. ASAP. Around the corner.
And so that's why, I agree with Joe here, like that map 1, you had it in the palm of your hands. Look, it's 130 to 60. You see them slowly claw back into it, and it really.
I feel like I'm missing some teams here.
P3 into P4.
Breach, yeah.
Don't
really enjoy anyone on that. Cloud9. No one on that.
This time they're able to capitalize on it to actually close it out. Some massive plays by Thieves, which we saw. It looked like Toronto were going to run away early.
Tobias slowing down. He in the inside.
Who else we got? What team am I missing?
700 points. You got to step up the swing in the second half if you're Toronto.
No, that's just it. They just lost too many key rotations on the second set. P3 to the P4. LADs were able to lock it down. Scrap goes on that big spree. Starts to get the boys fired up. And this was a huge turnaround. Some slow starts in map number 1.
No, that's Cloud9. Who do I like watching?
So it was just like, the superstars in
LA Thieves. I mean, Hydra's fun to watch, but there's no.
Some big sprees, and that just gives your other guys a little bit of time to work with, a little bit of time to get going.
Miami.
Take a moment to regather themselves before this game.
Nah, there's no one POV like. I'm talking about POVs that I like to watch.
Respawn. Let's start with you, Nameless.
Respawn 100%.
SDK, I'm gonna go.
I don't think there is any.
Dude, we literally ran search. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but I'm older now, and like
We need to be
Yeah, I
forgiven
would
for
run
our
him at,
mistakes.
like,
I get it.
I'm talking about right now. And when I get slide canceled,
Right now,
I'm
Ant
like,
would lose to me in a 1v1.
Joey D.
I love search.
Search.
Yeah.
All right, we're split 2-2. I'm on the Respawn family. Let's go next. Hit me with jetpacks or boots on the ground.
is there like an in between?
Wall running?
Is that on? Is that on?
You like Rancor?
But I'm gonna go with traditional boots. I had my success on boots on the ground.
I can see that.
I'm gonna go jetpacks, low key. That was fun.
I miss uplink. I'm going
Yeah, I'm
jetpacks,
gonna
Joe.
go jetpacks.
Yeah, I'm just an old dad, so you know what I'm doing. I'm L-triggering with my boots on the ground. As soon as the packs hit, your boy was retired.
Whatever doesn't have control is my favorite. Let's take a look at East Coast, West Coast.
East Coast.
East Coast, 100%.
I lived on
Coast.
both. West Coast got the better sun, got the better vibes.
Whoa.
I'm going West Coast.
East Coast, listen.
This is done on it. LAT are the best
Better food, better vibes, and 4 seasons.
control team, right?
Joe, you got it?
We've got 4 seasons on the West.
Nah, yeah, he's good. I wouldn't say they're not good players. He was asking who's my favorite in the league to watch.
A season MVP or
There's many good
champion,
players in the league.
Which has higher honor?
The next fuck.
Season MVP, you're probably
There's many good
winning
players in the league, but
champs MVP, you're probably winning champs. So just for me, I'd go
Champs.
champs.
Yeah, I'm
I
going
go
champs
champs.
MVP, man.
I feel like I've missed a team.
Champs for
And our final this or that. I think everyone wants champs, right? You just got to go that way. Boston
Damn.
at champs or Minnesota at champs, because that's
be a
what's on the line tonight. Minnesota can knock
There we go. There's no challenger challenges and top heavy in the league. I mean, it's always going to be top heavy in any sport, in any league ever.
Are you going Nero or are you
Whoever has the biggest fan base or money is always just going to bring in the best players. And then the only chance all of the other teams have is just finding that talent before they get picked up to the big teams. For instance, just look at Bayern Munich, right? They win the league pretty much every year. And at the end of every season, they then go through and upgrade their squad by buying players from other teams that have had a good season. Which is essentially the same in any league, in any sport ever. You just go through, and then you just constantly improve your team by picking up the other team, the talent of other people. But to say there's no talent in the challenge is just horseshit. Because like, it's Call of Duty, it's not the hardest game to play. There's always going to be extremely good players and challenges, but it's difficult to notice it. Because depending on your surroundings and who you're playing with, can have a big say and dictate how well you can play and have an impact on how well and how good you can be. For instance, there could be a top 10 player in challenges right now, but because his team's just hog ass, he never ever gets in the positions he needs to be a lot of the time because he's always on the back foot. 1vx, 1v2, can't get in the good spots because his team are dying. He has to pick up other stuff. He has to go for trades. He has to go for 1-for-1s. So like, there's so much more to it than just being like, he's not that good. But then if you truly watch it, and you're like, wait, put this guy in an actual good team with people getting kills around him, it will just enhance his gameplay tenfold. How much money do you still earn in prize money for tournaments that never paid out? That doesn't make sense. What do you mean, how much money do I earn from tournaments that never paid out? 0, they never paid out.
This is great. 2:60 now on the clock. Let's rock it. No lives lost yet, Ultra. First guy to die. Buys dinner tonight. It's going to be wings. But that's on a B. Now we go. The cars are all still present, so these are about to go bang. Joe finds 2. What do you know, folks? We've got some presents there on time. 2 more dead. The Thieves, where are you guys?
In spawn, and they got to get past Kleenex, and that is not going to be a fun situation. 2-man stack as well. First segment already captured, and they still have to hunt down Kleenex. Takes 2 to take him down.
Here we go. There's now winning the sales of the LA Thieves. They've caught fire, fighting out of their spawn finally, but halfway through B, you'll take it. Ultra have come to play here in Vault.
How much have I scanned for? Couldn't tell you.
We asked the LA roster to no end.
Could not tell you, mate.
On this map and mode.
I mean, I know one company didn't pay
25 to 19 in the life count, and again, they
4-something thousand.
21 seconds to capture the B zone. LA Thieves, they want to turn this round into a marathon.
And I still message them and email them to this day.
Drain the progress of B as well, so now back to the square one, or at least 1/3 of that square. Taken care of.
And then I finally got somewhere and got an email that they directed me to, and then that person never responded, which was like last week.
A couple of kills going the way of the Thieves now. They've got the numbers in the middle of the map.
And Kleenex, again, just watching his POV, you're seeing he's trying to get anything going. It is impossible. Scrap now on a 5.
Yeah, and Scrap might be on a 5, but those are amazing plays from Ghosty. He deals with 2 players, absolutely handles them, and delivers the rest of them to his team. Now you have a minute left. I mean, this has been
won everything in every Warzone, bro, up until the last one.
Able to take over the middle of it and maybe work your way out towards the B zone. Kleenex.
I won more in other Warzones than I did in Verdansk, bro.
Yeah, the 2 minutes and 15 have gone, and now Ultra are down in the lives, albeit by 1, but that is just testament to the LA Thieves' resolve. They are playing this map slow and steady. Chance, you wanted it to be a marathon. The Thieves, they are setting pace.
Yeah, their endurance remains on point. All 4 players from Ultra, again, trying to work their way out of spawn, and they're taking deep routes, and they're just getting red the entire way. They're looking at Ghost. Ghosty's over here now, guys. We got to pick him up.
Behind me is Envoy, and now I'm stuck in the middle with you. Oh boy, it's so much damage. Insight, he's going to buy 1, but he's hurt. Hydra is now looking for his cleanup. It's just sensational. 5 lives, Ultra 10.
That stream not too bad though, no?
They will be able to sprint their way down towards the zone, but I would wager it's not going to be an easy fight. 5.7 lives now depleted. Thieves on the approach, and this could be it. Oh, but we're
Do I feel what Warzone's changed too much, or? Ooh, oh, Bean's got that kill, you know. What, Warzone or Black Ops 6? COD's been the same forever, bro. All this new like the movement and stuff they had makes no difference. It's still the same. That's why it's the same players at the top still. Legit, the same players that have always been there are the same players still competing at the very top. If you're a gamer, bro. You're a gamer.
Yeah, again, after a tough start. Ultra
You know?
swinging, A zone gone, really clean work. They don't lose any lives for quite some time. What a bounce back.
It is an interesting dynamic as well. The only success Ultra actually had on the B zone, at least after the fact, is when they were just running down the open B lane. They kept trying to force it through mid. They kept trying to take routes, and they were just getting obliterated the entire time. Finally make the adjustment with a little bit of success. We should have done it a little bit sooner. Of course, you're going to have to watch every pinch in the world as it happens. It's a nightmare either way, but see if that plays a part later on.
While Thieves on the attack now, we'll see how successful they can be towards A, and so far success thy name is at least dressed in red as they find their kills.
Google security alert. Well, that's not good.
The spree still now for Hydra. 2 for Hydra.
Well, aim. It was harder to aim back then, yeah, 100%. But that's just due to like all of the different things you have now and how strong aim assist is, and then also you're playing on higher hertz, more frames, so everything's much easier to control, less delay. So you were fighting against a lot more back then just because of the technology, but now it's so advanced.
Perfect spawn trap just yet. Hydra's the man that's out. He's leading the charge, and that's the open lane for the rest of his team.
So I prefer 2v2s or customs. 2v2s are awful, mate. Might be a nice change up now and then, but they've always been awful. Even if we used to win them all. Terrible. You can literally just get stream sniped the whole time and lose tourneys just because people don't like you and you get stream sniped. Or the other team have so many fans that they just get fed the whole time. And just getting given freebies all over the place.
Defense right now might just be king. Again, Ultra the first
You know?
round, at least on the objective front. Got a ton of segments. And now LA Thieves trying to reposition. Ghosty trying to open up the map, be that sort of floodgate for his team. And they're going to be
I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the night now.
right now, making the right call, sending 2 players to deal with Ghosty, and they catch them, and they still have bodies near A.
30 seconds. Hydra's going to be able to stop the clock at B. Wait for the
Yeah, oh. I didn't even think about the hacker part, bro.
Ultra not opting for the push forward, not opting for the trap that they're known for.
Wait, did I just see Johnny Burr retweet his tweet? Oh, no, it was
Joe, lovely angles now, back over towards A. Beans holding it.
my mate.
Scrap, can't get 2. It's Beans and Insight. The walk away with the wins. 1 good hit left now for the Thieves.
Yeah, and how about that? This is turning into a round that actually might give Ultra a massive edge on this map. 3 players trying to go down the open lane.
Nah, this was always going to be a 3-0, bro. That's why I wanted to hurry up and get next.
7 seconds left. They stop the cap on A. Kleenex. I mean, they're swarming. They're everywhere. Trade out Hydra. Good to go. Or Thieves are going to make it mixy.
Thieves bring a maelstrom towards A, and it gets a little bit too dicey. Now,
I just feel like the Rocker game, although it's you wouldn't think it. I think Rocker against
That is a nice little bailout moment. Still, though, not a ton of time to work with, and LA Thieves certainly bleeding.
Optic will be far closer.
9 to work with in 50 seconds. A much tougher task.
it helps that Joe is just running around, finding all these players with their backs turned to him. 7 lives left. 6 lives.
Johnny not know how to sort the audio? Oh, bro, Johnny ain't got to know how to do shit, bro. It's through NDI. It's weird. I didn't even know it was a thing. But basically, I can stream this PC. For instance, look at this. I'm watching CSGO, right? On this PC that's not even connected in any way to this PC through any wires, but through the same LAN network, through like the internet. I can stream this stream's PC to this PC through the internet. Is that not mad? But I can't pick the audio up through it, and I don't know why. For instance, you can't hear this, can you? No. But I don't know how you get the audio working. I've got no clue. Oh shit, wrong one.
Who knows? This could be
It's good, Witty.
the control of all controls for Toronto.
And on the attacking round, it'll be an interesting theme. It's like the early meta on the defensive end is to stack the street because that's where the zone is. But as pros get better and better and better, you realize you're going to have to take routes to create any type of space to actually attack the B zone. LA Thieves are dialed in. So I feel like you might actually have to revert back to the old ways and on the attacking round, force it through the street towards the
God knows that work, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Expose the fact that LA Thieves out of position if you're hitting that lane. Of course, still to watch the
Chew.
pitches, but maybe an interesting theme. We'll see if it's
Your username on Twitch, Chew, with loads of W's. The FaZe are winning the major, mate. Tell you every series score right now if you want whip. Thieves are winning this 3-0. Rocker are going to beat Optic. Thieves are beating Rocker. FaZe are beating Heretics. Thieves are beating Heretics. FaZe, Thieves final, and FaZe win it. You've got Optic beating them 3-2 at 3-1 odds. Awful. Awful bet. That is actually shocking that you've put actual funds down on that, by the way. 3-1 for a 3-2 against Rocker. Should at least be 10-1. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Lumen, bro. Technology's mental.
Possibly can. See you later, Dan. Beans eats a ton of bullets on that approach there. That's so hard. Unable to really get going now. Worrying about the flank. Beautiful stuff, though. This is a good set of kills and great reads. Ultra still alive and kicking on the A capture.
Yeah,
You had 40 on Falcons to win yesterday. Yesterday? Yesterday? Who did they win? I thought they lost.
They have for the capture a 4-life advantage, and they got 3 players near this zone.
Oh, Insight, he's worried about someone being behind you, or is he going to get to a top spot? Right now, you might have miscounted. We'll find out. That's so unfortunate for Beans losing.
Wait, so you're caking it then?
For now, you're having to do this without any coverage.
What was that, 400 returns? Or 360?
All the tacticals making their way over the top. Good news, the cars are all destroyed.
Oh, they beat Surge. Yeah.
Man in position whatsoever.
16v13, life advantage still here from Ultra, and now finally the pinch is going to be rolling through. So this
Lovely
is
that, mate. Congrats.
You have the street control. You have to be worried about the flanks. Envoy's found the route. Joe deceives, trying to force it through mid-line, but he gets cut down, and now Envoy is the thorn.
He's got to win this gunfight. Oh, they just lost. This guy's dead outers. Now the other guy gets pinched on point. Oh my God, Beans has just talked him. Who was that? Scrap. Stay down, Envoy, mate. Your job's not meant to get a kill. That's why you've got to stay down, bud. You're not meant to get the kill there. You just being up there means they have to come look for you. 8v12, 1 minute. Thieves need a clean 3 dead. They can go 3 for 1. That's not a great start. Now you're dead as well. Number 1 is maybe dead. Now Thieves need a 4 down. He's dead. He's dead. 4 lives. Oh, you had to win that. GG's. It's not looking like a 3-0. Ultra comeback. Ultra reverse sweep. Wait. Lock it in. Ultra reverse sweep, by the way. Oh, wait, you go double your bread again.
That should be defense secured, even if we get to the round 5. Ultra, they are looking good right now on Vault.
Let's talk about control. Let's talk about the Thieves. Ultra bringing the A game. They've stepped up to the challenge.
Double your bread by doing ultra reverse sweep, bro.
that was a B zone for the ages. Beautifully played.
Wait, I know why you've done Rocker 3-2. Is it because all of their games got last map? And you've got no ice, like no faith in having ice.
A slow awakening, not awakening for Ultra. A good battle thus far, but obviously in control. It's not over till it's over. But a defense now for Toronto. And you don't have to make it pretty.
Every CDL offseason, you rewatch the map to watch the minimap. New season starts, I never check that. Wait, what do you mean? Why are you watching it in the offseason?
The submachine guns here. Whoa, and speak of the Devils.
Actually gonna get reversed.
Really got to take care of their scrap.
How does it feel to be a COD World Champ? I'm not really a World Champ.
Go Thieves, a tough attack.
I have a ring and a championship. I was on the championship winning team, but I didn't play. I contributed halfway through the season. That was it. How do you focus on the minimap during matches? Like watching it or playing yourself? You look at the minimap the same amount of time as you play the game.
The reverse side is so interesting. This is actually working out. Envoy alive. For now.
Shoot your gun, look at the minimap. Rotate into a new point, watch the minimap as you're rotating.
And he's still going. He's still in top up.
You're watching it, that's all I watch. I don't look at the main screen. I'm just focused straight down there. And I just look straight at the minimap the whole time. So I just watch what's going on. The numbers are a little small for me because I can't full screen it because it's fucked. But number 4 kills number 6. On the hop up. Well, he's not going to hop up and no one's killing him at pillars. What are you doing, number 1? Who's number 1? Scrap. There we go. Oh, shit on. There's that bloke again, insight. Goes hauling him through this.
Ghosty should help finish out A. That is going to be complete. A minute 47.
Number 2's got to kill the number 1 on the flank. If not, they've lost. Yeah, GG's.
But that means very little. A clean wipe and a
Now the other 2 are in a spawn trap. Number 3 shot on him.
They're passive, but they're making sure they're always in position to at least be able to clean up these kills.
Well, number 2 look for 5. Nope. Next map.
You already got beans over towards P2. It's now the funnel system.
Next map. This one's over.
Beans again. Oh, Beans, if not for an empty magazine, it might have been another one, but an 8 life difference right now.
What is next map? Where can you look? Is it Breaking Point or is it on the website?
They know where they're spawning. And Ultra could pull off the control upset right here, right now.
Oh my goodness, what a sensational moment. It's not over yet though, a minute to play. And CleanX, it is truly the submachine guns of Ultra that are singing pretty. Beans though, 27 and 20, who puts that to shame. 8 to 16. Insight's finding them as well. It's the bloody Jackal again, chance.
Oh, and look at that awareness. Yeah, they're tracking Envoy the entire.
Hold on here. Oh, if he got that, you know. You know what you mid for.
The B zone is gone, and this is it. Ultra, the dog that they have in them when they are down. Thieves and CleanX elevate.
They have been everything, everywhere, all at once on Vault. This has been an unbelievable performance. 3-1.
After this series, I'm probably going to call it on this because it was just a test stream. And then I'm going to try and get back to fixing Twitch and stuff ready for tonight so I can stream games and then, you know. Stream on Twitch. The only thing is if Ultra reverse sweep, it's FaZe have won the event guaranteed. And then it's boring. And then the only storyline you want is Optic to make grand finals to play against FaZe. Because Ultra against FaZe, boring. Heretics against FaZe, boring. Rocker against FaZe, boring.
It's a delicate sort of moment, but Ultra, if they're able to slow things down, well, they can be a nightmare to deal with. Super efficient work there out of Thieves and CleanX. I think CleanX, honestly, like high MVP, he was a monster on this map.
Yeah, that 33 and 25 non-trade. Unreal, man. I mean, you just took it to the Thieves in their own home. You took them to Vault and you walked away with the goods. 3-1 highlights. Lordy, what a map that was. A surprise here late to the night in Dallas. Toronto Ultra find themselves a lifeline here in the series. This elimination matchup will not end here. The Thieves, though, still after their first 2 maps, very strong indeed. Have they awoken the gentle purple giants of the...
Wait, Gary Neville has been banned from going to the Nottingham Forest ground for the final game of their season. Why?
The most interesting things for me, Ultra nearly always in the lead. And I mean, nearly always winning the life gap. Every round, every single round. Something we haven't seen maybe ever in BO6.
Yeah, and again, like a safety net game. Even some moments like where they actually have pressure to the B zone. We're watching Insight when he's all the way back to his base to go top ammo. They have different setups, and that is a very atypical style in the realm of like competitive Call of Duty. Insight, one of the few players willing to like sort of bring that style, and it's about being controlled. It's about always having eyes up.
Lynn, you ready? You ready to game? I got everything set up, bro. Well, not set up, but like I've got a proper mouse now. Yeah, then let me show you.
LA Thieves, I mean, we talk about control all the time. They're the best respawn team in the game. They're one of the best teams in the game. They don't need it. And
Proper mouse. Some Lamzu ting, bro.
Skyline, it is going to be an absolute battle. Ultra, it has been their bread and
Yeah,
butter.
look at that. And then I've got a proper keyboard now.
Certainly, they have the show
Proper keyboard, bro.
So much so we're watching guys like
No sticky keys in that. Some Steel Series thing, some Fnatic mouse. Little Mikey.
Is there something in the back of the head right now for the Thieves? You've already played this out today, and you've had a
Told you I got a bit of a tan, Lynn.
very memorable
We need to trim this though.
So both teams being this well versed at it,
Just this bit.
you've got to be feeling good. You have
But my fade's looking nice.
to go the distance. A deep
Can't.
to the 200 scoreline for both teams. DreamHack has certainly had its fair share of magical moments. What a major this has been, and undoubtedly, this map is something special.
Look at Johnny, bro. Lynn said he was down to play with you, by the way, John, for World Series and EWC. Don't be nice to me, Lynn.
Flux, the coach on the right side of your screen, getting his boys off the railroad tracks and fist
Johnny,
out for the skyline.
you look like a Colombian Oompa Loompa, brother.
They have some stories. Some of the players on Ultra, they
With a little bit of Jewish sprinkled in.
know that when Toronto Ultra were able
It don't even entertain him, man. Do not entertain him.
to let us know they think they have the better team, saying that is not a super squad.
It's good, Kaiser.
Major 3 might have told us a different story, but an opportunity here to prove it.
I remember when I lost my mind. I also found out, by the way, I did some research, but on these BenQ monitors, there's a setting called AMA. Right? And I was like, what the fuck? AMA. Wait, this one hasn't.
Or is the beginning of the come up, and then we haven't had a reverse sweep. Yeah, man, that's a bingo. Skyline, hard
Eh?
point, map 4, red card.
But you're meant to have AMA on premium, otherwise you're on 4MS delay. Yeah, nah, I'm good, mate. I'm good off that. Here we go. Wait, Ultra are decent at this map now. Isn't this one of Ultra's better maps? Just not a fan of that play insight, mate. You're just not the player to jump outside of the map and try and kill a guy on time. It's just not in your locker. Some good natural lighting in that room, Tom. Yeah, it's not dark, innit? You're just taking the piss because there's a massive window there. Look at that. Look at that. Look how shiny that arm is, mate. Look how muscly it is, though. Look at that, Lynn. You want some? Look at it. Look at that. A little bit there. It's tense. Last time you played with Lynn, he retired after a rebirth game. Sounds about right. We played one CS game and he said, I say this every time, I just don't know every year how people can have fun doing this.
Can you pick up that? Yeah, you can. Back and forth. The red and white kill feed goes. Thieves are still upstairs, though. Thieves have still got time.
What do you mean that's not right? What are you waffling about? Oh, Kleenex! And he trades out of you, Joe. Come on, give us a last mapper.
Ridiculous battle just for the spawns, and that's only for the final 30 seconds. If you can even get it, but Ultra looks like they're keeping it nice and secure. LA Thieves, yeah.
Go on, Beans. Beans.
They can't hang right now.
We lost half of
Oh, he's just not in your locker insight, mate. You're not a slide cancel fucking chow off a heady type of player. It's just not you, man. Oh, it's a bit of you, though, isn't it, Joe? Go on, Joe. Insight dead again, man. Watch your flanks on.
that means they win the rotation.
They're coming in from the grass side of the map. The guns are up at the ready.
That's what I was doing. Forgot to jump my DM.
Beans 5 spree comes to an end. Over to Joe, looking over his right hand side shoulder. Nobody right now, but the kills were great. Left hand side, and wow, the damage dealt. Kleenex there picks up the assists, and from the back, you've still got the Thieves, and they are headbutting.
You got the CS on, Len?
Their lives depend on it.
And that's
Mr. Luminous. How you doing, sir?
Eventually, and hey, fighting for the final 20 seconds. Top round, hovered by Hydra, slammed by Kleenex, and a 4-man white Thieves. 3 players.
Good shots out of Mezzy. Rops get one. Rops gets another. Mezzy gets one. Jigsan, the only player. I'm chilling, bro. Joe gets one. Telling you, it's the last map written all over it. You watched Thieves lose live, so that was fun. You're not watching this game?
Made it to bed. Top right now, LA Thieves have the control. Wow. Great gunning. They're going to be blocking those spawns as well. Beans, every kill you get is massive. You're playing keep away.
Yeah, give me one at least. That's insane.
Can't get it.
Can't get it. Unfortunately, a bit of a team kill there, though, from Ghosty. I say a bit of a team kill. It's exactly a team kill. Joe saw the trophy, doesn't throw a single thing. Hydra's 3 priests there. Certainly going to make things look nice, but 102 to 48, 49, and try to make it 50.
You went home headache like crazy. You been drinking or just fucking loud noises everywhere or what? Kleenex, man.
The battle continues, and what a hard point this is.
Yeah, in Ultra, at least in the first half, virtually overwhelming. Everybody in the right spots at the right time. Honestly, LA Thieves may be happy that they were able to battle on this P4 and get a little bit of momentum because they did not have those spawns.
You actually remind me a little bit, Lynn, of Magisk.
And they're Scrap doing exactly that, but it's one of those games for LA.
When I think you, I think of Magisk, that.
When the team needs them most, he's the one that provides.
Holding them all together. The glue. Hydra right now. The Thor.
Ooh.
That was beautiful stuff. No way. And they hit everything thrown there. Clean point, but we now trade over. Ghosty with a dive of his own. The judges love it. A pair of 10s.
And right, Phoenix been driving you crazy. What happened?
Flip the spawn to the left side of the map.
It's a tricky one from Ultra. They're trying to play slow. And
They just got broke off of P1 back-to-back times by a diving chow. Swanton bomb. Gotta win that Kleenex. I forgot. Scrap used to be on Ultra. There is a bit of fucking skin in this one, isn't there? Ultra have to hold this hill clean. Wait, why is this over? Am I way behind or something? What do you mean it's over?
One red dot to his name. Joe Thieves finds 2. Can he make it 3? No, he can't. Ghosty, what a win! Up close and personal. Hydra says howdy beans.
But as the best B2 team in the game for the reason, still unable to get those spawns. The kills.
Good kill. Good kill. There we go, Jamie. Get the SMG out. Show them what you're working with. Smack that about the gaff. When Thieves get going, Ultra can't stop them. Well, it looks like Ultra stopped them.
25 seconds
I'm not going to lie to you.
P3 we go. And what a battle it was last time.
By the looks of things, they just killed them all. Yep, 4 dead again. Fucking hell. Who do you want to win the CS, Len? Falcons or Vitality? Vitality for the win spree storyline. Oh, Zai was just too good. Oh, as much as he got that, that was a 2v1. Was Nico in back spawn?
Great damage at range, and you've still got the time. Joe looking for an opening. He's going to have to make it himself. But Envoy has had his number by the back steps.
Yeah, let your teammate get that. Ah, you had to kill that guy. Fucking hell, Joe, doing damage, man. No kills, though. When Thieves get going, you can't stop them. Hey, take it easy, bro.
Strong as well. The flip never took place, and that is a 4-man wipe, and you get number 2 on the minimap. Hydra pushed out to Piano. He gets dealt with, but I mean, they are again right back in the game. A 50-point lead, just completely picked apart.
It's a good 10. Doesn't look like much, but it is a good 10. Yep, hide in the hill beans. Don't do anything else. Just hide in here. Cause a bit of disruption. You're meant to just hide. You took a chow. Now someone has to slide into the hill. Like, imagine if you were actually still there and let your teammates do it. They're not going to spawn in. Oh, they got... You lucky bastard. He has to win this, though. It was only one spawner. You're dead in your back. Still, though. You got 2 there, you know. 18, there'll be what, 20 left on the time. 20 seconds left to a tie game. Another bad Hellstorm. Pointless. Just pointless. Fucking hell. Pro play. It's back-to-back hard points where Insight has just done the most brain-dead Hellstorm ever. It's good, David.
He has played his heart out. Keep his team alive in this, and the lead is theirs. What a turnaround, just like map number 1. Ultra.
That's a huge win.
Continuing to fight. Here comes the Hellstorm and P1.
Don't tank it, don't tank it, don't tank it. You tanked it. Give us a last mapper, come on. Imagine if Insight had a Hellstorm now to then use on P1. Imagine that. How sick would that be? Come on, Beans. Give him it. Someone's got to read the underarm route. Someone. Whoa. Yeah, I like that. Piano instead. Insight. I don't like it. Oh my god, he's still alive. Oh my god.
He gets his team through, so long term they are in a phenomenal position. Hydra showing off the goods. Can you hold down that P2? Can you hold it? Envoy.
Come on, give us a last map. Yeah, Ultra are fucking... They're done. It's done. Right? Parallels? He doesn't know they're already past him.
They got through, but Scrap heads up awareness, able to catch one. Do you make the read on this second guy? Joe Deceives still behind you. The time is going to be white. Ultra trying to fight through.
Joe just jumped on his head.
45 seconds on this time. This is
And then both of them got out the hill, so now they knew that both were out the hill. You've got to drop Insight. I'm telling you, you've got to. Like, there's got to be someone. Telling you now. I don't know why they've stuck by this so long.
He's not a kitten. He's a lion, and he's roaring. 35 and 23. Rotations on.
I'm thinking Thieves. They're not even contesting O's, so they're giving it a what? 243 to 185. They need at least 45 seconds on this hill, and then to get rotations. And Ghosty just called in a fucking RCXD. Forfeit him. Forfeit him. Forfeit him. Get him forfeited. That, by the way, was another pointless Hellstorm, just so you know. Made no sense to even call that in, or no point.
Yeah, but look at the route number 2. Could be the bailout. Hydra, actually, that was underground. No, he is up top. Pick a direction. Where do you want to go? You're swarming for the new time. You just need a single break. Looking for the man over by hot top. What a read from Joseph. Can't get the second kill. Pressure now towards time. Can Ghosty do it again? Can he continue to roar in on towards time?
Oh, he shot early. You're dead. Game's done. I said they needed 45. Wait. That was close, you know. Yeah, Beans, I would be saying fucking hell as well, and then I'd be opening the scoreboard up and be like, Jamie, mate, you can't keep getting shit on in hardpoint. Right, that was the little test stream. I'm going to go chill now, watch the last game off stream, and then hopefully everything else set up so I can stream properly on Twitch later. But appreciate you coming and checking out the test stream. Watch your friends.
They get the P2 break.
We'll see you all
You
soon.
just kill the win condition there from Ultra.
Bye, Johnny, mate.
And of course, typical Dan Ghosty, a masterclass on that floor.
Yeah,
Yeah, Toby, I'll be thinking the same as well, mate.
He killed himself immediately.
He did. That does
Getting insight, man.